Hi, come on in. Come on in. Everybody can hear me. Everybody, hush. What is female? To the mess. Jesus, help me, Jesus, help me, Lord. But we're gonna and I see and I think that is crazy that what everyone is saying about the red flags. So I'm gonna wait a few minutes, then we're going to get into it. Everybody usually eating dinner around this time. I know. I hope not that I do this live. But stay off the line. That's all I ask. They shut the mouth because I'm not trying to add. So don't just minute, guys. You down for it or you ain't. So shut your damn mouth. Which one you gonna do? All right, everyone. I know this is supposed to be a fun live, but I'm waiting on you guys to come on in. I know that this is right. It's Eastern time, so I know it's around 7 p.m. where everyone is watching TV and getting things prepared. So I know that that usually everybody is busy. So I know I'm supposed to go live at 9:30, but guys, I'm sorry. Like I got to go live now because at 9:30 I'm probably not gonna want to go live. So I'm gonna do it now. Make sure you guys, if you have not, or if you're new to the channel, make sure you press the subscribe button. And if you are want to be part of the membership, all you have to do is press the join button and make sure you guys press the like button, please. So guys, so we're going to tonight. We're going to talk about red flags. Like, what are red? Like, it's been trending on social media, about red flags, and it's time to walk away when you know something ain't right with this person, honey. I'm gonna have to do better with the red flags. I got plenty of red flags in a lot of relationships that I should have just walked away from. And now that I know, your girl gonna have to do better. It's a lot. I'm gonna say my number one red flag for now on is if you ain't got no car, you ain't got no job, if you just trying to convince, if you think that I'm gonna give you some money, if you ain't got no car, house, you're lying, and you ain't able to show your face or take me out on a date, then honey, you're a whole red flag. I have no time or no energy for you. Okay, I'm just gonna keep it real. Like, I don't. If that's a big red flag when someone, and then also someone with multiple baby mamas, multiple children. I'm sorry, but that's a red flag. I'm just gonna say that if you guys want to put it in the chat what a red flag for you guys. Make sure you put that little flag symbol, put it in the chat, and just say what you think is a red flag for you. I know that like meeting someone that, hey Kendra, how are you? How are you guys today? How are everyone today? Thank you guys for coming in. Kendra, what we're talking about tonight is what are red flags for you, even though I know you're happily married, but what would be a red flag for you when you're starting a relationship or you think it's time to walk away? Recently, like I said, I just decided to walk away from a situation because hey, it was too many red flags. You don't want to show your face. You like you don't want to go on dates, you don't want to do anything, you say you're tired, you say you don't have any energy to do anything. That's a red flag that you're just full of game and that you don't want to do anything. So hey, it's time to walk away. Sometimes us women, we allow people to waste our time. And so and when some people are wasting our time, that's a red flag. When someone is basically gaslighting you, like, oh, I'm a good dude, oh, I got money. Like when they yes, another red flag for me will be someone that does not respect your boundaries. Another red flag for me would be also someone who rushes me into a relationship to say, oh, after 2 weeks or a month of knowing me, you say, oh, I'm in love with you. It takes more than a month to get to know someone, and I'm not gonna fall in love with someone in a month. So yeah, that's a red flag for me. So y'all join in guys on this conversation. What is the red flags when it's time to walk away, when it's time that you feel like this person ain't worth dealing with? What is a red? And this is a man or a woman. Like to me, when someone believe, like someone that, like, I had a lot of red flags in this relationship I previously walked away from. A lot of red flags. I should have been walked away, and I thank God that I have. And I'm not looking back. It is what it is. When someone tells you that, want to give you money freely, or if a man's red flag, if a man shows you money, but he says he's just broke, that's a red flag. So that's a red flag for me. So that's some of the things that is a red flag for me, because the simple fact that a relationship has its ups and downs, but it takes two people to work on a relationship. And see, sometimes people, they especially men, they gaslight too much. And if a man wants, I think a red flag is if a man is always busy to do everything else, but when it's time to, hey Angie, how are you? What we're talking about tonight is red flags. Red flags is, I want you to put a red flag and tell me what would be a red flag for you if in a relationship or dealing with someone. What would be a red flag? I seen that it's been trending on Twitter, it's been trending on Facebook, and I was like, well, let's get on YouTube and talk about, hey, what are red flags for us, for my people? Like, what are red flags for you? Because hey, because it's we shouldn't allow people to waste our time, child. That's all I'm gonna say. We shouldn't allow people to waste our time. I hope you guys can hear me. But what are some red flags that women and men should look for when it is time to walk away? What are red flags? I think another red flag for me would be trying to move into my home. Like, that's a red flag when someone thinks that you want to have sex on the first date, and think just because you took someone on a date, you want to have sex on the first date, and think that that's going to be a way of creating a relationship. Sorry, sex ain't enough for me. and 90-day rule. I am going to stick by the 90-day rule. And just because I have sex with you does not mean we're in a relationship. And another red flag for me would be a man that try to convince, that always have something negative to say about their ex. They have nothing positive to say. Everybody uses them, but you don't you yeah, like everyone uses you. That's a red flag for me. Like, you have nothing positive to say about none of your exes. Red flag. That means you've been a cheater, in my in my opinion. Um, yes, cheating is another red flag. Angie, what do you think is another red flag for you? Lying about simple things, red flag. Yes. Um, gaslighting, like you got it, but you broke. Like, you know what I'm saying? You trying to make, yes, I swear to God, some of these men and some women, I'm not like make it like they got it like that, or play like they got it like that, or they high class like that. And they're not. And they try to play like they got a lot of money. Yes. So to me, that's a red flag. It's a lot of red flags for me. Y'all, like I said, you know what I'm saying? You know, this dating world, y'all, it is so hard to date and find somebody that is reasonable or insincere these days. Yes, social media. Number one. Yes, social media. Red flag. If you're on social media, you say you don't have a social media account, but when you look for this person, they're on social media, but they're always on social media doing their thing, but they never have time for you. Red flag. And I should have recognized that, ooh, maybe about 6-7 months ago. Yeah, I wouldn't have what I feel now. And um finding out that another red flag, talking to other women and saying, oh, they're my friend, but in the end comes to find out that that you was actually having a red flag, having another woman come see you in your area, red flag. Hey Ava, how are you tonight? Ava, if you don't know, it's been trending on social media, the red flags on Twitter and Facebook. And so I was like, tonight, you know what I'm saying, we're going to have a fun live and we're going to talk about red flags. Like, what are red flags for you when it comes to relationship? Or what is red flags for you to let you know it's time to walk away from a situation because this situation ain't going nowhere? Excuses. Like, every time, like when you're in a long distance relationship, there's always an excuse why we can't come together. Number one. Number two, when you're in a long distance relationship, red flag. You can only talk on the phone. There's no video chat. Number three, red flag. Every time that it is time to meet up, there is something wrong with your vehicle. There is something like there's something wrong. This is when you're in a long distance relationship, and I'm telling y'all the red flags because I'm going through. I have went through this shit. Yes, red flag. Angie will not go out with you in public, but they will lay down and have sex with you. Red flag. Don't give women. Be your own best friend, and you ain't got you ain't got to sell yourself short. You don't. You don't have to sell yourself short for some peen. Ava said red flag, bad hygiene, raggedy shoes, period. Okay? Like, come on now, clean yourself up. And I know a lot of men gonna say red flag when it comes to women, the woman that doesn't have good hygiene, or a woman that just doesn't care how she looks or don't carry herself well. So that's a red flag for a woman. What would be, like, we're gonna do men and women. What do you guys think would be a red flag? For dealing with people in a relationship. Ava said bad hygiene, child. He said bad hygiene, period. But yes, that is right. Don't nobody want nobody funky and pissy on them. I'm sorry. Ugh, I know I don't. And I don't want no. If I know a man don't want no stanky pee woman, I know no woman want no stanky man. So that's why I say I'm gonna try. Keep yourself up, ladies. Keep yourself up, men. Faith, hope, love. Cut that down just a little bit, Joe. But what else, guys, would be red flags for y'all? Make sure y'all put the little red flag out there. Another red flag for me. This is dealing with long distance. Yes, a cheap man. Yes, cheap. Don't want to spend no money. Don't want to go on no date. But want to sit there on the phone and sit there at home and look at each other. We got to find something to do. Yep, cheap ass. Red flag. Red flag. Let's see. Allow red flag. Allowing. I feel like this. Allowing family members to dictate who you go with and who you don't go with, or who is for you and who is not. Red flag. Okay, I will. Because I'm showing on my laptop. I'm on my laptop from to my Android. I have internet on my laptop. Yes, red flag. Red flag. Oh, you like red flag someone comes try to convince you are, but there is this red flag for me. That is a red flag. If someone is gaslighting, that means they're like that. They start the relationship. This is narcissism. That's like they want to give you the world. Right. They want to give you the world, but once 2-3 months ago, they can keep up their life. What they do is they have to grow. They get you in the relationship. Or like one thing about this from now on, a red flag for me will be someone who's trying to, like I said earlier, rush me into a relationship. I feel like in order for someone, you have to build a relationship. That means friendship. You're not having a conversation. You just have this and rush do this and rush that. You're not getting to know each other. It's a red flag. You're not finna some of us think, and I'm just talking in general, some of us think that we really have created a relationship. But when you let's just keep it real. But when you really sit down and you think about it, like some of our relationships that I like, some of my relationships that have been in the past, it wasn't a real relationship. It was a sexual relationship because that's all what was required was sex. And who want a sexual relationship? That's what I'm saying. That's a red flag. If the relationship is just sex, that's a red flag. Hey, Jazz Vibes girl, how you doing? How you doing? Write down what is a red flag for you. Make sure you put the little red symbol out there, red flag symbol. But yeah, that's true. Like once we realize, guys, that when we're meeting someone and we're not getting to know them and we go on this first date that we first meet up, and the only thing that we have done is had sex, what kind of relationship you think that is? That's not a real relationship. That's just sex. Because once y'all get through having sex, y'all don't have anything else left to do because y'all haven't got to know each other. So red flag. Don't have sex on the first date. If someone wants to have the sex on with you on the first date, red flag. Don't deal with them. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking, Jazz. What else is a red flag for me? Oh yeah, I did say when he got several baby mamas and children. I'm sorry, but if you got 3-4 baby mamas and you ain't got no check to help to provide, that means you a player. Yeah, red flag. What else? Um, what else would be a red flag? Come on, y'all, give me something. Um, what else would be a red flag for me? Um, let's think. Let me think. A red flag for me also would be, oh yeah, a red flag for me is if you believing other people over your mate. That means believing. Yes. Some people or somebody say, I'm gonna call you, and you don't put forth no effort, nothing. So, honey, it's just best to walk away. I'm just gonna be honest. I have allowed too many people access me, and this is me being very transparent. Like, I have allowed someone to come in my life for a whole year and wasted my whole time. Wanted, like, if a man, a place for yourself over 30, correct. If a man is too focused on your children, red flag on the play. If they're too focused on your children, red flag. Something ain't right with that. But as I was saying, I had allowed someone to waste a year of my time. Never would allow someone to do that again. Once I get the red flag, I'm done. Do not allow people to waste your time. Your time is valuable. So the ones that sitting around here talking about that, and then they're gonna come with, oh, I miss you and I miss you. They're just lies from the book of lies. Lies from the book of lies. Hope y'all can see me. Yeah, y'all can. What else would be another guess? Yeah, believing people over me. Like, trust. You don't have no, you think that I'm sitting up here not trusting you or doing things or using you. So you believe other people. Red flag. It's so much that a lot of people, and I hope there's some men up in here, because like, what would be some red flags for you men when it comes to women? I know most men say red flags if a woman got multiple baby daddies and things like that. Jazz said everything is a red flag for me. It's beginning to be that way for me. And I said, Lord, I might be deemed single for the rest of my life. I'm not claiming it, but I'll just be deemed single for the rest of my life, because like, it's just so much. It's like, you don't want to deal with somebody that ain't real. Like I said, you know what I'm saying? Oh, hey Donna, how are you? What are red flags for you, Donna? What are red flags for you? Please make sure you tell me what that is, because honey, like, we have talked about a lot of red flags. Another red flag for me would be someone that verbally, like, the aggressive type, verbally abusive, or aggressive. That would be a red flag for me. I don't want no one that is abusive, mentally, physically, or emotionally. I don't want red flag. They're giving off narcissistic behaviors. Red flag. I don't want nothing that ain't for me. And like I said, I may be single for a long time till God provide me a good man, but um I refuse to settle. Some people, some men, and let me just say that some men just want you to settle for their bullshit. Oh, excuse me. Some men, my child right here, some men want you to settle for, some people are willing to settle for little or nothing. I'm not willing to settle for little or nothing. I done had little or nothing. It ain't get me nowhere. So I want better. So if you ain't trying to get me better, or you ain't trying to build on nothing, friendship, having something, then I'd rather be alone and build it on my own, because I like I don't want, and then another red flag, I don't want no weak man either. I do not. I don't want no weak man. Red flag. Yes, Donna. Hey Lala, put a red flag and tell me what will be a red flag for you in the chat. Um Another red flag. Yes, the love bombing. Thank you, Donna. Um I'm gonna be honest, the love bombing, it like in the beginning is so ridiculous. Like, be yourself. They like they feel like, how can you be one person then turn around and 2, 3, 4 months later you're a whole different person? So um yeah, the love bombing. Like, oh, I love you so much. Oh, you're the best thing that ever happened to me. But once they reeled you in and think they got a hold on you, no, bro, Dusty. They don't reeled you in, and then there go another person talking about, oh, you're the problem, you always want to argue, you want to fuss, you want to do this and you doing that. But every time that you come to them and say, hey, this is an issue for me, you're argumentative. So that I don't want to, that's a red flag for me. If I come to you and say this is a problem and you minimize my feelings, yeah, like some people, some men will minimize your feelings. So yeah, if you can't see where I'm coming from and you just disregard what the hell I'm saying, then that's a red flag for me.
Don't cuss.
Oh, sorry. Joe said don't cuss. Um Hold on, y'all. It's getting dark in Mississippi. Girl, we got taco soup at the house. Hold on. Okay, y'all. So let me call all the lights. Okay, so um, but yes, guys, a lot of red flags for me. Um, it's in the Bible. Oh Lord.
Don't cuss.
She said don't cuss. She said don't cussing. So mama gotta not cuss. I'm trying, child. I am trying. It's so hard.
Don't cuss.
But anyway, guys, yeah, like, yes, like like, don't wait too long to walk away. I have, thank you. Like, when those red flags begin to show, let's just go ahead and just get rid of them, because the more, it's not going to get better. Those red flags, gonna be more red flags that's going on. It is. Like, now,
don't cuss.
I'm like, if you don't stop, get your feet off there. Yes, like, if you feel like someone is wasting your time and you feel like the things they're doing are not up to what you're looking for, go ahead and get rid of it. Some people try to make themselves a match for you. You shouldn't have to, like, when you feel like, another red flag for me is when someone's trying to make you prove that you are worthy of them. Like, that's a red flag. Like, you gonna tell me that I ain't worthy of you, then that's a red flag. It's like so like it's so much that we can consider as a red flag. So many things that we got people as women we go through in a relationship, like a guy that oh yeah, if a man is always talking about sex, like if he always talking about how big his penis is, that's a red flag. Um, yeah, always talking about what he can and cannot, what he can do in the bedroom. To me, that's a red flag. On red flag, try to downplay holidays as being special, Christmas, New Year Day, Valentine's Day. Reason why he doing that, you might be be as a side chick or he is too cheap to spend money on you. Right on, because child, when do that, did he even get done on my birthday, honey? I should have been gone. Right, that's what we should assume, right? Right. I should have been gone. And I'm not doing this to throw shade at him because he probably is listening, but he's a whole red flag. So, ladies, never mind. Anyway, yeah, like, yeah, if you have holidays and Christmases and they say, oh, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that, and that don't do nothing, then that's a red flag. But exactly, and then they say, oh, like they never want to meet up. When you're okay, so now, okay, so in a long distance relationship, what red flag? I know a few, and I should have. I was to leave this or trying to give a chance. Someone, they number two, they're always busy. Number three, um, I'm buffering. I'm buffering now. My buffering now. Let me see that. Is it? Hold on a minute, child. I'm gonna have to maybe. I had to maybe just hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Just a minute. Hey, y'all. Can y'all see me? Can y'all see me? I'm on my phone now. But can y'all see me now? Or am I still lagging? Look, hold on. Okay. But Jelly, you'll be all right when the sun go down. I'll give it to you. I'll be through in about 10 minutes. Hush, huh? Use this. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. There you go. Okay, y'all. So, oh, put it sideways. Hold on. I'm sideways. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, it'll be okay. It'll be okay. I'm not tripping. But anyway, um, hold on. Let me. But as I was stating, um, I was saying that what I learned about red flags if we're dealing with someone that is long distance, like I stated, just hush and let me get through, okay? Look, you gotta wait till it load up. Dealing with someone that is long distance is number one. Like I said, if they don't if they don't never want to FaceTime, they only want to. I feel like I was I just want to say that, like, and they always want you to send them pictures of you, but you barely get pictures of them. Yes, I feel like, yeah, I was catfish. Anybody ever been catfish? Because your girl just was. Hey Sheila. Hi Miss Sheila, how you doing?
Hi, Sheila.
Yeah, like they never wanted to video chat. They never wanted to meet up. Every time it was time to meet up, it was an excuse. Always only talked on the phone. And at times they always busy. So I feel as though y'all let me know what you.
What's the red
Yes,
one?
like when I call, their phone line be busy, or yes,
Mommy,
and
that's a puppet.
that's what I'm saying. But I was trying to give, like I said, never give people the benefit of the doubt. Hold on, turn it down. That's enough right there. Never.
Mommy.
Well, I just say this, honey. They didn't get nothing out of me. Like
puppet.
like they did. Okay, this how it went. This is very straight up. This is me being straight up. Y'all know I'm a straight up person, so I ain't got no lies to tell.
Mommy, you cut.
Lie in the Bible, for sure.
You cut.
I know that now. That's why I said, whatever. They but anyway, I was just trying to give people benefit of the doubt. They said they wasn't, a lot of people are not comfortable with doing FaceTime now, Monica, because of the experience they claim they went through. They said somebody video recorded them and placed them all on Facebook, so they didn't feel comfortable. This is me. This is a story time right now. They didn't feel they didn't feel comfortable doing. Oh, like at the time, it is. I said hell dinner. Yeah, it is in the Bible. But anyway, yes, this is my confession. So okay, y'all tell me what this is. Yes. So confession time. This is how it started. Okay. I had met them here on YouTube. They was in my comment section, all with the sweetest comments, and oh, I would like to. Oh, they found me on Instagram. Oh, you're the most sweetest. You sweet. You kind, and I really want to get to know you. They gave me their number. Yes, they did, and they sent me pictures of them. They sent me a picture of their child. I didn't ask for none of that, and so I was like, hey, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to rush in. I said, we can be friends and blah, blah, blah. And they were like, well, okay, well, we can get to know each other and stuff like that. And so, because I told them, I really ain't trying to rush into no relationship. I really want to build a relationship or whatever. So Y'all, I have been very authentic. And, you know, so like a couple of days went by and I was like, okay, we was just chatting it up on the phone. They was talking about their exes and they asked me, as always, why you single? And I just told them, what I'm saying, I'm looking for something that is gratifying and that's real love. Like, I'm not trying to find nobody to have sex with because I find sex with anybody, So, um, hey, Miss Gloria, how are you? Um, so y'all, I am so embarrassed about telling you guys this story, but at least y'all know I'm real. I'm not sitting up here on YouTube just playing. Like, I didn't ask this person to come in my life. I didn't ask this person to, like, they wanted to get to know my kids. At first I was not like with that at all. And so like it may have been a week or two from talking, and then they was like, well, I sent you a DIC a penis pic. And I was like, I said, well, I ain't trying to look, he said, yeah, I want you to see that, I got a big P. And I was like, wow, like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I done seen the one, I done seen them all. I done had big P and little P. So it don't mean anything. So yeah, I have told them some of my personal business and I shouldn't have. Um, look, I, you know, this is a learning experience for me. Everything you learn, you learn. And so, um, then I think a day later, I got a picture of some money on, like, just a picture of some money. Uh, I didn't get it. Like, they said they deleted it because they didn't want to look desperate. That's what they told me. Um, so they sent me a picture of some money. And I was like, why you sending me this money? He said, I was just letting you know, I'm a man with money. And I ain't rich, but I'm not this is yes. Um I ain't rich, but I don't mind helping you and I don't mind providing for my woman and stuff like that. And so I was like, okay, but I said, I'm not one of those kind of people that, just take from people that I don't know. I don't really know you like that. And I said, I'm not going to take your money. I said, I said, I work. I'm not really just that desperate for no money. I said, yes, it's cool to have a man that don't mind providing and don't mind taking you out on dates and stuff like that. But you know what I'm saying? And so he was like, well, well, the previous woman that I was with, this was another YouTuber. I ain't giving out no names and I ain't being messy. Um, um, but this is a true life story. This is what I went through. And I thank God that, like, it don't, usually I'll cry and break down and I can't believe it. But when I was like, I had those moments during this previous year, but I realized that person wasn't worth none of the second guessing of myself. They didn't deserve none of it. They didn't deserve me at all. It was a waste. It was a waste of my time, actually. But anyway, um, but anyway, so um they sent me the picture of the money. And I was like, nah, man, I don't really want your money like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't interested in money like that. I said, yeah, I could take your money, but I don't want it. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I said, I have money. I ain't tripping off no money. I said, I want, you know what I'm saying? I said, let's just get to know each other. Oh, I'm really feeling you and this and this and that. Then a month down the road, they said, it was like, Monica, I really do love you. I'm like, well, I can't, I said, well, I can't say the same thing. I said, I'm not going to be, they was like, why don't you just be my woman? And I was like, no, I said, I really want to just build on a relationship. I said, I don't want to be rushed into anything. Um, I'm going to give their, initials AR. They the first one in the thing. If y'all know AR, then y'all know who I'm referring to. If y'all know who I'm referring to. AR. That's the abbreviation for their for their um for who they are. Yes. And they was like, oh, I love you and this and this, that. I was like, well, I was like, I can't say that. I said, I can say that, I do like you. I think you are a great person. And you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that they're not a good person. They are a good person. They're a decent human being, but they're not a good man. They're not the man for me. And I have recognized that. They ain't for me. Um, they are Arkansas. They just say it like that. They from Arkansas, child. I ain't ashamed, and I'm not blasting them, but this is my story time. It was something, child. But anyway, so they was like, "Oh, I love you," and blah 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 blah. They was like, they were trying, like he was trying to get me to take his money, take my money, take my money. You don't want no money. You good. You don't need nothing. You don't need nothing. So I was like, "Yeah, send me some money." So he sent me what, $30, $40. I was like, "Okay, cool, cool." You know what I'm saying? I was like, "Okay, thank you. There'll be some gas money or something." So he was saying, oh, how much he loved me and how he really wanted to just rush into this relationship. And I was like, nah, I really want to get to know you. But he kept love bombing me. And I was like, I gave in too quick, because if I would have held my peace, I would have figured him out. So he was like, yeah, oh, I'm finna be very transparent, but it is what it is. Judge me if you like. This is my life. Um, So, what I'm saying? They was like, let me talk to your kids. I was like, nah. I said, when it comes to my kids, I'm kind of protective over them. I said, nah, I ain't gonna let you just talk to my kids like that. I said, you're gonna have to get to know me before you get to know my kids. And you know what I'm saying? So we kind of talked for like 2, 3 months. Then I let him talk to my kids, and he would send another 30, 40, $50 to buy the kids some toys. Then on my daughter's birthday, um my they had sent me $100 or 90 or something like that to um buy my daughter she wanted a Barbie, what it was, a Barbie camper. So my baby, he bought her a Barbie camper. And so oh, 34. I said, okay, whatever. I was like, I didn't need it. And I was like, why are you sending it? But when he sent me the 100, I was like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Then, August came and it was time for school to come. And it was like, well, exactly. Then I said, okay, well, send it. I didn't know what he was gonna send. So I was like, send it, if you gonna send, whatever. I didn't. And like I said, so I was like, okay, so what I'm saying, August came, it was school time. And so I was like, they was like, well, you know what I'm saying, sis, I know you're a single mother, you need to tell your baby daddy you need to put your baby daddy in jail for not paying his child support. I was like, well, you know what I'm saying, either way it go, he do or don't pay his child support. I said, my kids are well taken care of. I said, I don't have to depend on nobody to take care of my kids. I depend on myself. But he was like, oh, okay, well, I'm going to send you money to school. I said, okay. But it didn't business started. Every month it was something. And then unfortunately, the track happened in his life. And, um, you know, I said I wanted to be there for him. I told him, if you need me, come, be there for you. But no, can't. And some trash and I had a lot of and I just didn't really trust him. I thought he was doing something. Yes, it was. But though I said, sometimes the devil don't want you to tell your story, but I'm gonna tell my story no matter if I got to end the live and come back after I put my kids to bed, but I'm gonna tell this truth. But anyway, so you know, as time went on, I say I became close with I'm not gonna bring them in that. So they was like, I'm not able to do like I used to do because my daughter is a senior trying to help her. Bought her a car. I bought her a car, and I'm paying car payments on it. I bought my mama well, someone in his family passed away, was his mother, and he had to pay payments on her tombstone. This is tombstone. So I was like, okay, well, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really no person that is, you know what I'm saying, have these expectations for you to take care of me. So I was like, okay, cool. And then my baby, I was on the phone with him one day, and my little girl, she said, well, mommy, I want a bike for my for Christmas. And so they was like, well, when Christmas comes, I'll get Jayla a bike. Okay. So some stuff had popped off. I had noticed that they had went on someone else's YouTube. I don't think this person knew that me and him was dealing, but I noticed what he did. And I was kind of upset. I was pissed off. I was cussing, going off on him and everything. And I thought that, they had something going on, but come to find out, it wasn't that deep, but it because he was gaslighting me and her. I don't have no issue with nobody, but this is the truth, and I'm not trying to downplay nobody. Yes, got on there talking about how big his thing is. Yes, this is what they did. He did on this person's live. He was talking about how big his thing is, how he prefer older women, and all kinds of stuff. And I was like, "Ain't no way you disrespecting me like that." I was going off. You hear me? I said, "Ain't no way you don't disrespecting me, Monica." No, 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 Monica, I love you. You deserve me. You didn't deserve that. You deserve me. I said, how the hell I deserve you when you doing some BS like that? I said, how you gonna do something like that and you think I ain't gonna see it? Yeah, basically. Yes. Just a whole YouTube player. Watch out for him. If you see somebody all sweet and kind and all that, and writing paragraphs on your live, be careful. Anyway, and so I had confided in some people, and I'm not going to say that them two people, the two people that I'm reconnected with, they ain't have nothing to do with this. Yes, that he is. So I confided in them about what happened, and I hate that cause I should have listened to T. If he's listening, I should have listened to you because I did deserve better. And I love you. You my brother. And T, you know, I appreciate you, but at the time I didn't recognize what you were saying. But I recognize it. And T, he know who I am. He's a part of a little duo. I don't want him in. But this baby come find out had inbox. It was like a whole drama. But anyway, I had realized it was like around 15, and I realized that the she had told the lady up that he was talking to or whatever about me and him, or me saying, or thinking that they had something going on. And so Lord have mercy. And I apologize to her for even thinking that, and I apologize because she was just being manipulated just like I was. And so he started, like around December, somebody started making fake pages. And from December to like the end of January, February, someone was making fake pages of him, inboxing all the women on his Instagram. And he was accusing me of it. He was like, and then all of a sudden, Monica, I'm tired. I don't feel like talking. Monica, this and this. It was like for 3-4 months, he was like changed. No, because I talked to him late at night. I have talked to him late at night. If he was married, thank God. Then like he was to the point that, he wanted me to like, oh, let me see you in lingerie and stuff like that. And I'm like, well, where am I? I was at first I was comfortable with it. I did do it. Hey, I'm gonna be real. I did do it. Uh yes. So this lines up with all that. um they was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying. At first I was like, nah, I'm not comfortable with doing it, because what if you put it all over social media? Then I said I'm gonna be looking crazy with my butt hanging out. But I was like, hey, this is my supposedly me man. Hopefully he won't do me like that. He probably will not, since I'm speaking the truth, but I don't care. uh but anyway, for like 2-3 months, like for Christmas, my child did not get her bite. um Christmas, we were beefing. Every time it was like Valentine's Day, we were beefing. My birthday, we were beefing. Like I received nothing on none of those days. Hey, I'm down for it. Anyway, um, and so I was like, why, what I'm saying, what's going on with you? This is not who you were when I first met you. You wasn't this kind of person. Like I said, like I feel like you don't even, care. I said, you said you was gonna do this, you was gonna do that, and you haven't done anything. And I said, who are you with? Monica, you crazy. You always want to argue. That's all you want to do is argue, 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 argue. Um, and then they told me, I know you the one that's cheating. You the one that won't end. I'm like, who? You think I want? The lady had him thinking that I wanted her man. I wouldn't. I wouldn't even screw him with his dick. Excuse my language. I wouldn't screw him with his dick. But anyway, I'm scared about y'all, about y'all right here. Jesus. Oh Lord. Take me to the water and baptize me, y'all. Please. Because I know everybody like, this girl is stupid. I was at the time. And I was just trying to give someone a benefit of the doubt. I really was. Because I really thought that he was somebody that was worth dealing with. Um, so it came a time that he called me. He was like, Monica, uh, dude, I need $20. I said, okay. I said, well, what's $20? I got it. And so I sent him the $20. I said, well, he has given to me. I'm gonna give to him. So he did me like that twice. Then this what made me stop though and recognize that this man trying to get over a little bit. So I told him, I said, he was like, yeah, I need me a woman that can do for me. I said, well, I'm not the type of woman. I got kids. I said, I got kids and I'm not gonna sit up here and take care of no man, and you work and I work. I said, I'm not going to do that. I said, I'm not, and I vowed I was not going to send you nothing else. The fruit little bit, I said, whatever I gave you is what the payback for what you gave me. I don't know. But I just told him, I said, that's it. And then, all of a sudden, I had went out of town with my kids, and you know what I'm saying? They like every time that I was doing something special or something like that, they never checked on me, none of that. Or go out of town, none of that. They didn't care at all. But when it was time for them, for me, oh Monica, I want to have PS. If you can catch that phrase. Um or if you want to talk, then you're able to talk. You say that you're not a talkative person. But when you want things to go your way, then you're able to talk. So, back in July, things after the 4th, this around the time that I don't know if it do or no, don't. I just told them this is what I told them. I said, I don't want it. I don't care to know what it looked like. I mean, well, they sent me some pictures, but it could and could not be. But I said, I don't want it. I said, because if that's all what you got to offer me, then I don't need it. I said, I don't care about that. I said, because you can get that and still not be worth dealing with. That's what some people don't understand. Like, if you think your only worth is sex, then you're sad because you are more valuable than sex. And that's all what he talked about. He was like, oh, I'm going to calm down and um, because one time it was like the last time that I got stood up. Okay, on my birthday, y'all know I had a wreck the week of my birthday. So I couldn't go then. Then on his birthday weekend, he's supposed to came here to Mississippi. The day came and he talking about something he ain't able to come. I'm like, why you ain't able to come? And he was like, I just don't feel like. He was like, because of this COVID-19, I'm scared of this COVID-19. I said, COVID-19 is gonna be here. I said, so many people that has traveled this world that have not contracted COVID-19. I said, well, you know what I'm saying? I gave him my address and I told him, I said, if you want me, exactly, Trisha. And how are you? I'm so sorry to not speak to you. How are you doing today? Exactly. And I was like, he was like, yeah, I want to hear that wet pee and all that and that. And it was like, but when the stuff hit the fan in July, I came to find out not only was he talking to me, another YouTuber, but he was talking to another YouTuber. I found that out back in December. Not only was me and her, he admitted to a third woman. Yeah, a third woman. I had did my research and I reached out to her and she would never admit or say that they were together, but he claimed that he had gave her money. So I know that is the way of him reeling you in. And then all of a sudden, when I call you, your phone line is always busy. And yeah, I would kept calling and calling and calling. I was going, oh, I was angry. But then I realized, Monica, that he was at that time that he was still had some kind of power and thinking that he had some kind of power over me because of the fact that I was getting all angry. And then I realized, you know what, cut him off because I did. I said, you ain't gonna be messing over me. Because I had left him. And then he begged me back. And he was like, Monica, I swear I'm gonna, we gonna meet, blah, blah, blah. I was like, you know what? If you don't come through this time and didn't come through. And I said, Monk, you sit here and let this man waste your time. Honey, probably got more than that. Exactly. And that's how I felt. Like, I don't need, you think I need your money to make it? I don't. And then for you to sit up here and say that then they finally admitted, yeah, I believed her. She reached out to me, her and another person, saying that I was using her for her money. I ain't need her money. My kids get whatever they want. That's what people fail to realize. I work. I don't sit at home. I don't. I sit at home, but I work from home. You know what I'm saying? But at the time when this was going on, I was working two jobs. That means I was working at the school and I was working as a crossing guard. So who needed y'all money? Not Monica. I just needed a companion. Child, yes. Probably in my bushes now. She is too. And this is my truth. And you can take it the way you want to take it. But be aware of these YouTube players. Because all they want and there's pictures on conversation, maybe in a relationship. I told them I'm done. If you can't bring nothing else to the table but a phone conversation, then kiss my ass. This is the Monica that I should have been from the start.
I should have been walked away from. And I told him I should have been walked away from your ass because most women wouldn't have stayed as long as I fucking stayed. But I said, what you can
Don't
do
go.
though?
Don't cut.
Oh, oh, I did, cause like that's how they had me feeling like they had put all their eggs in one basket for me. And come to find out 3, 4 months later, hell you didn't. Am I mad? No. Do I hate them? No. Do I think they're a horrible person? No. You're just not a good man. You're not a good man. Not for me. Now, if whoever wants to deal with them, go ahead. But Monica is over it for real. You are on my block list. Exactly. And that's what I said, you know what I'm saying? Those times that they were showing me money. I'm like, dude, why you showing me money? Like, I'm gonna be honest, when they showed me money, I was like, why you showing me money? You know, I said you show, but see, and then their game was that they were weak minded. Man, you know, I love women, you know what I'm saying? This is per se, I'm very weak to women. That's what they said. But see, it was just all that little, that's they lie. That's all they little game. They want to play like they slow. They want to play like they don't know the game. But it's just their game to play weak, but really ain't. Uh-uh. A year into my life, this I'm at peace with it. Yes, I have felt that way and made a rebound, but then when I realized this motherfucker, this what? For what? He don't deserve me. He don't deserve my kindness. He don't deserve the woman, strong woman that I am. If you wanted me, you would have been came and got me, honey, and swept me up off my feet and took me out on dates and stuff like you promised and ain't did shit. But fed me a whole bunch of motherfucking lies. Yes, I did. Not what not I'm honest. And a lot of my friends that I connected with on here, it started with T and J, um, the M Kings, number one. T, he told me to let that he said I deserved better, but I didn't listen to T. I could have been gone in December if I would have listened to T. Um, about a year and some change. That's it. But they ain't gonna change. They ain't gonna commit to no woman. They just want what they can get out of a woman. They're gonna play their game, and then that's it. They're gonna play their game that they like to play, and that's it. And then that page can't commit. Well, you know what, Trisha? They ain't got to worry about me. He got to commit to me. I commit to myself. That means really you committing. Even I'm not mad. I'm not bitter. I'm not none of that because it was a waste of my time. That would piss me off. I really thought you was something. Or I really thought you was this. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that he's not perfect. He's not a good man. He's not. He's not. If I tell you that what you're doing is, you know what I'm saying, there's no communication, like, like, when whole week and I call you, you not call me, all you want to send me is good morning. I got a good grand rising. Good morning, Queen. Grand rising. That's what I got. Honey, it seems like that's all what I have, but I say I need to change my standards. And that means I got to put myself at a standard too. That means I can't be walking around here looking like anything. I have to have myself at a level of respect. So, me too. I'm at this point until, whoever God has for me is for me. I'm not saying it's the lesson that but it's a lesson learned for what are the red flags and when someone doesn't respect you and you disrespect things, and don't give them a chance to disrespect you again, time again. And um, I'm so grateful for what the you hear me? Um, but as I was saying, I ain't gonna let nobody gaslight me. Period. No more. Um, it was a lesson learned for me, and I appreciate the lesson. Um, I know that my what I don't see nothing Angie said. What Angie say? I ain't see nothing Angie wrote. What Angie wrote? But y'all, I don't know, but I'm out here. I'm outside now. But yeah, that is my story time of how I allowed this person to come in my life, and I can't even say allowed to come because they didn't come in my life. They just really right. And you know the crazy part about it, I'm not even heard about it. Usually, I'll be so heartbroken because I hate to walk away from people that I love or cared about, but why should they didn't deserve none of that from me? They didn't because they never did earn it. So exactly. And so if that's why I said I didn't call. I said, why you can't make no effort? Why I got to always and then you know what he said? I be tired. Um, I be tired. I be tired and this and this and that. And yes, I do. Thank you, Jazz. And are you? Yes, I do too. And guys, like I said, um, learn from me. Don't waste your time, child. But yeah, like it feels so good to get that off my chest. And anyone like I just say, you know, once I should have just walked away when I really found out that he was talking to another woman, even though he had this woman come all the way to his place and didn't even meet up with her. So he's a waste of time. Thank God that God. One thing about it, God always prevented me from going there, and that is the reason why he wasn't for me. Yeah, thank God, I didn't never go. I stayed right here, honey. I guess I thank God for the little accident, my truck getting hit because I was going, but he always claimed that he didn't have no money. Hey, the McCray Kings. Y'all don't miss my whole little story time, but um, yes, I did dodge a bullet. And you know what I'm saying? And my brothers, they have always stood by me and they have always told me the truth, even when I wanted to hear it or not. So I appreciate them. Um, it was like you want to put forth no effort. Um, so We just I'm just guys don't be me. Don't be me. Don't let nobody waste your time. We gonna go out here in the truck, but guys, the real game practice is over. I thank you guys for watching. You are to the channel. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you guys on tomorrow or Wednesday. We're gonna talk about Ahmaud Arbery. If you guys want to continue to talk on this, then all you got just inbox me or email me. Y'all know my email. Child, please. That's why I said, I should have left a long time ago. I was stupid. I ain't gonna, I was just trying to hold on to somebody that wasn't worth holding on to. But y'all have a good night, and I'll see you guys on tomorrow. I was, but God knows best, and I am forever grateful for the lesson that was learned, for sure. Bye, y'all. Love each and every one of you guys. Hold it down. I'll see y'all Tuesday. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. If you want to be a member, all you got to do is join. Press the join button. See you guys later.